boy, now I can't hear anybody.
Oh, we can hear you now, Mark. Love and peace, peace and love.
We lost you for a while.
Okay, yeah. I lost myself.
The first 3 words in the book, The Road Less Traveled, is life is difficult.
Yep.
First page,
right.
First chapter, first 3 words. When I read those first 3 words, you closed the book. Got it.
That's a good point.
Didn't John Wayne add a few words to that one?
Like what?
Life is difficult. It's even more difficult when you're stupid. I think that was John Wayne, something like that. So,
Charles here on the call today was in a horrible accident. He was T-bone broadside and totaled his car, but he's here anyway, and it's a testament to the people that are committed to this program. And let me tell you something else about Charles that most people don't know. He's our recent real big hitter that just came into the company, and in fact, we might have him talk for 30 seconds. I'm reducing the time because you go over. And we might have him share tonight just because what he saw in Solveres, why he is committed 100% full-time to this company. And boy, we're sharing a stage with all the biggest people in the industry. To have this kind of person on board is really a joy. And, I know I shouldn't talk about the networking part of it, but within the matrix, everybody is going to benefit from this person's effort. And with several different companies, he went right to the top, recruiting. I won't even talk about the people or the amount of money he's made, but we are blessed to have him. So, Charles, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you weren't too badly injured in that car wreck.
No, I didn't get a scratch. I just, my airbag went off, and I was fine, and the car didn't turn out so fine. But that's okay. It happens. It's not the first time that's happened. Anyway, I'm really thrilled to be here. I'm here on purpose, and I'm here because of what I saw. I'm here just because of what I saw.
Maybe on Saturday, Mark, and not to diminish what with Charles being in the position that he is, but we have another big leader that's recently come on board in a big way for us, and maybe on Saturday we should share that.
Yeah. Okay. I'd love to. It's really, really getting very, very exciting. And when we make that comment about don't look back and wish you'd have done something with us, because with the people that this business is attracting, this opportunity, we are going to be a household name. There will be people trying to do what we're going to do, but we're first to market, and we have all the contracts. But okay, Steve.
Okay, guys, it's time to start the meeting.
Yep, let's get started, guys.
Time to record. Steve.
Go ahead and hit the record button here. Recording to the cloud.
Recording in progress.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Steve Muckensnavel, the CEO of Solveres. I'm here with several of our VPs and, of course, the founder, Mark Samus. Today, we're just going to do a short presentation, and then we'll have a little bit of a Q&A for the guests that are here for the first time so we can answer any questions that they have. We do have a few ground rules that we'll go over. Let me share my screen first, and hopefully we won't have the technical issues we did yesterday or on Tuesday. All right, so a couple housekeeping items. Please mute your microphones, but keep your videos on. We love to see your happy, smiling faces. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we'll try to address them during the presentation, if not after the presentation. Please don't share links or use this event as a networking opportunity. It's not for that purpose. And if you're new, go ahead and put your name and sponsor in the chat, and also add where you're from. We'd like to see where everybody's coming from. All right, the goals of this presentation: to explain the difference between traditional marketing and affiliate marketing, and then show how having your own business and a business model that can create more than full-time income with less than part-time effort. So let's talk a little bit about traditional versus affiliate marketing. This is a traditional model we've seen for decades and decades, where you have a vendor or manufacturer that ships a exist, but now the consumer can just make the purchase from the retail store from their own home.
Hey, Mark, you're muted. I believe we've lost Steve.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can.
Okay, well then I'm going to jump in here and see if I can share my
Manufacturer
screen.
or the vendor. What's that?
You were blank there for a little while. You were about the last minute and a half. We couldn't hear you.
Oh no. How many slides do I need to go back? Am I good here?
I couldn't hear, and I thought it was my computer.
You're good there, Steve. Just go.
Okay.
The only thing I see, Steve, it just says that you started screen sharing and it's just circling. I'm not seeing anything. I see your face up on the corner, but no screen share.
Oh no.
Oh, really? I see his.
There we
screen.
go. Wait,
There you
there was
go.
the screen. There you go.
All right. I'm going to start screen sharing one more time, guys, and let's see if it works. Please speak up, if anybody has problems with it. So, because sometimes I'll get to the end of the presentation, it's like nobody heard it. What good is that, right?
It's the best ever.
and maybe this is a better way to do it. I don't know, rather than just sharing the whole thing. We'll see. Slideshow. All right, so, and direct online marketing where the consumer essentially orders a product directly from the vendor or manufacturer, and it's shipped to the consumer. There's still those expenses with the marketing. Now, a smart affiliate marketer, which is what we are, what we do is we bring the consumer and the vendor together. And so by doing so, all of those expenses for the marketing, the TV, the direct mailing, social media advertising, all of those go away. And the vendor then is able to take those savings and they're willing to pay that to us in the form of a commission. Now, if you have a service-based business, then even the shipping is out of the equation entirely. That leaves a little bit more revenue for the manufacturer to share in the form of commission. A lot of the service-based services, if you will, are also subscriptions. And so that leaves an opportunity for residual monthly incomes. So this is a model we're all familiar with. Even the big corporations they use the same model. They just have a product or a service. They'll hire a skills rep to find that one customer for that very specific product and make a sale. This is an example of an entrepreneur that created a online course on how to increase your vertical leap with the goal to dunk a basketball. Okay, everybody has seen a lot of these courses. This one started about 10 years ago. This person has made millions of dollars on this program, and he's just had one very specific niche and one very specific customer for that product and has made a lot of money. Now, ask yourself, what if you had multiple courses? Or what if you had multiple products available, not just the one very niche or specific product? And that's what we do with Solveres is we negotiate with other third-party vendors and we bring them together with the customer. So we're the marketing arm of this business. And so they're willing to share their revenues with us, and we're able to distribute them to our members as network marketers. So you're able to create a business simply sharing a menu of services with almost anyone you know. You literally, in any conversation you have, you can find a reason to share one of our solutions. And they're solutions that are used by people every day, and they're in some of the top industries in the nation. And of course, many of our solutions are also subscription based, or there's premiums that are paid. So it's an opportunity for monthly residual incomes, and Solveres pays out daily. So whenever Solveres receives the revenues from the third parties, we distribute it out to our members within about 24 hours. Now, here's an example of some of the solutions that we have right now, and we're always adding more. We have solutions for real estate, discount travel, nonprofit funding, final expense insurance, solar installations if you want to save money on your utility bills, which are skyrocketing, prescription drug programs. And then we have the Solveres Academy, which is online personal and business development courses. And it can be beyond that too. You could be an instructor in teaching the ukulele and put a course on there and sell the course, and then have our members sell that course for you as well. There's a discount health benefits, affordable health sharing, which is now on the site for our members, life insurance, senior services, ERC funding, and real estate financing. Now, typically, some of these things like insurance and real estate require a license. The way we've structured our business model, our members do not need a license to share the solution, because other professionals will provide the services for your customers, and they have all the licensing required. All of these solutions are either unique, they're exclusive, or they're a great value. Now, this day and age, with the economy the way it is, and your job, you don't know what's going to happen with the job. It's always good to have kind of a plan B or something that you can build in the meantime. And so some people would ask, why not start your own business? It sounds complicated, but it really isn't. There's a lot of benefits to doing that. One, there's tax write-offs for the things you already purchased. The computer you're looking at right now, you could write off 100% because it's used in conjunction with your business. You have total control of your work environment, and of course, you have total control of your time and schedule. Now, why would you want to start a business with Solveres? There's minimal expenses getting started, and we'll go over that in a second here. You can do this anywhere in the world. Literally, we have members that are all over the world. And you have a potential to create substantial wealth and passive income. It's not a promise, it's a potential. It does take some work. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of persistence. And then you have support in building your business and your success. So then the question is, if you're going to compare a Solveres business with, what if I just started some other business? How much does it really cost to start your own business? You have to consider a lot of things like product, service, research, product development and manufacturing, professional education and certification for service providers. That would be, medical doctors, attorneys, even real estate agents, right? Insurance professionals. You have marketing costs, fulfillment and servicing, shipping, administrative fees, franchise fees, building and equipment costs. Tens of thousands at a minimum, but very often it could run into hundreds of thousands of dollars to start your own business. And anybody here in this group that has started your own business can attest to the costs that is incurred. And the tough thing is that's 100% at risk. There's no guarantee that business is going to succeed. And so that's a lot of risk for people to take. What do you get when you start your Solveres business? And what does it cost? Well, there's a one-time startup fee. This slide is a few days old now. So on the 15th, the rate went up to $189.95. One-time fee, not annual fee. It's only a one-time fee. That's it. And then there's account management of $29.95 per month. I'm going to go over some of the membership options again at the end that are on the website currently, so you guys will see a live version of that. But what you're going to get is you're going to get a personal store, a virtual office to manage your business, access to all of the solutions at member-only discounted rates. And then, of course, you're going to have a license to promote all the solutions with the Solveres branding, and access to compensation plans. So you get paid every time you refer a customer and they purchase a solution. Sometimes you get that monthly. And then, of course, you're going to get the support and training. So all of those expenses we talked about in starting a business and that are 100% at risk, you can scratch those off the list. It's the $189.95 and then the monthly administration fee. What does this entail? How do I do this business? Well, one, you got to sign up, make a decision. It's not a hard decision, really. Two, you start sharing the solutions. When you have conversations with people, it is so simple to just share what you know about a certain solution, send them to a landing page. It has all of the information for them. And then if they're interested in the business opportunity, or if you're looking to grow your team, then you want to invite them to one of these presentations and some of the trainings. And then just repeat the steps over and over and over. You don't have to get 100 every month to be successful in this. Get a couple a month. It just depends on how much time you want to invest in the business. And then, of course, check your e-wallet once in a while, because funds will just start appearing in that as people start making purchases. Now, this is so easy. It's kind of a plug and play process. So people will say, hey, I've got this down. Can I can I duplicate my efforts? Yes, you can build a team with this. Now, I must say, you don't have to build a team to be successful. You can pick any one of our solutions and build your own business by yourself with that solution. But again, if you can duplicate your efforts and if you want to expand and really run with this, then you can build the team. You can just have a team of smart network marketers and you'll get paid every time anyone on your team shares a solution and someone makes a purchase. We even have leadership positions, so you can be a manager level, district manager, regional VP, president, and then ultimately CEO position in the organization. What's next? Get with your sponsor and enroll today. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to stop. Let me close this one, and I'm going to share on the website right here. These are the new updated membership options. Can everybody hear me okay? Mark? Bo?
Yes, we got you. It's all good.
Okay, great. I'm going to go over these options because sometimes people look at what we put in our membership options, and that alone is a reason to join Solveres, believe it or not. Even if they were not running a business in Solveres, the tools that we provide just by being a member are pretty huge. So what we call a solutions representative, that's the basic membership in order to be able to take part in our compensation plan. You're going to get access to all of the solutions, receive all customer benefits, and can purchase discounted access. You participate in the compensation plan, and there's a business directory listing, and you'll receive direct referrals and member assignments. That goes for people like insurance agents, real estate agents, other professionals. The whole benefit of Solveres is started off as a networking model, is to take professionals and be able to assign them members within Solveres as essentially a free referral. So if you're a real estate agent, if you're an insurance agent, you definitely want to be the SR representative. Now, this next level, these are for what we call SR Pros, Solution Representative Pros. And these are ones that are looking at, hey, I want to really grow my business and I need tools available in order to do that. It's the same one-time setup fee, but it's $79.95 a month instead of $29.95 a month. Now, let's take a look at what that gets you. Solution representatives over here, they get typically a discount on some of our solutions. Pros get a little bit deeper discount on some of the solutions. Okay. Of course, you participate in the compensation plan. You get a premium business directory listing. Now, here's where it gets fun. Lead generation AI. This is a software piece that will essentially feed you 100 leads per month. Retail cost of this software alone is about $50. This is included in the SR Pro membership. You're going to get a personal video conferencing software, which is kind of a Zoom alternative. That's included. It would be at least $10 a month, but I think the price more realistically is closer to about $40 a month. But let's call it $10. Let's be conservative. So now you're at $50 plus 10. That's a $60 value. Of course, we're going to have weekly mastermind training. These mastermind trainings, if somebody were to come to us and say, hey, I want to join your training, they're going to be paying $500 a month or more for that type of training. And then, of course, receive direct referrals and member assignments. So again, remember I said you're going to, if you're a real estate agent or if you're an insurance agent, people are going to be put into your pipeline if there's a member that needs your services in your area. We're going to have a neat weekly networking event. And then, of course, you're going to have access to the Solveres CRM. This CRM is a very, very popular CRM. It's a full-featured CRM. And if you went to their website to purchase it, you're going to pay $97 a month to get the same version that we include with your $79.95 version of the Pro membership. So you're already looking at probably about $180 worth of value just in software for the $79.95 a month. So I hope you can see that we've tried to really pack value into that Pro membership. With that, I went real fast, guys. I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to open it up to questions for some of the new members or the ones that are here today as guests after Bo has a comment.
Also on that Pro package, the commissions are, Mark, isn't that true? It's $100 out of the $187, $889.
It's quite remarkable. Steve came up with this Yeah, if you're at the $29.95 a month as an SR Solutions representative, when you sell a business package, which means somebody comes in, you earn $50. If you're at the pro level, you earn $100. I mean, it's an incredible idea. So yes, that's correct, Bob.
Thank you.
So did we have any questions in the chat room? If not, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and raise your virtual hand or actual hand. We're not going to get into any operational things. If we have members here that have questions about very specific things, we have a support ticket system for that, and we can handle that more on Saturday. So this one is just really for the guests here. Denise, I see you have your hand up. Okay, while she's unmuting, is there anyone else you guys are seeing with hands up?
Actually, Steve, I'd like to share for a minute. Hi, this is Mark, and if Denise comes in, I'll stop and come back in later. But I want you to know when we put this company together, and it's not a startup. I formed the corporation about 5-6 years ago, but it's taken a lot of time and treasure to get it to where it is. And the vision was not this big. The vision was to have a group of people like the officers. There's 10 of us, and we all own the company. And I've always had the idea that, gosh, I wish this could be a membership-owned company. So we have that too. We have angel members, which are owners in the company. So we want everybody to have a piece of this. And we look at this like, what I try to do is share some urgency, because I missed it. When I first got into this industry in 1994, the company had been here from Japan years. We're sub-basement. We're just getting going. We only have a couple thousand members, and we're in 42 states and 21 countries. But a lot of people that you know haven't heard about this yet. They might as well be working with you. And we've set it up so that you don't have to sponsor a 10 or 100 people to be very successful in this. We've set up a program where you actually get help from up above. Now, if you try to start a business, you couldn't pay to get all the officers that we have in your back pocket as consultants. You couldn't do it. One, for example, is Micah. Micah BC was voted in the top 10 CEOs worldwide with this company that he had millions of dollars of success with. He's on a local TV show called Shark Tank in Kentucky, where he lives. And I'm going to ask him to just take 1 minute. And we are just blessed to have this gentleman, because he's an owner in the company. He owns the software, so we are just gold. 100,000 people could join tomorrow. You have no fear of this company imploding. The company is debt-free, capitalized, and we have a group of people. So, Micah, just if you would just take a minute, I think it's good for people to hear who really runs our software.
I appreciate that, Mark. And inside of a minute, I'd probably like to highlight what's special to me about Solveres, unlike other network marketing companies. And I've been around a lot of companies, and you all have too. Any company that has a tangible product that ships ultimately has scalability issues. For an organization that ships products to go from, say, 1 million to 10 million or 10 million to 100 million annually, there's a huge influx and scaling of logistics and personnel that has to happen around that. And ultimately, it causes supply chain issues. And typically, those are products that can be found on Amazon or openly found through other competitors unless they're very unique. So what I would say is most unique about Solveres is the fact that it's all digital products and services, which means there's no personnel, supply chains, or logistics to scale with the organization. And it's unique relationships and products that are not easily obtained by other companies. So you're not going to see a bunch of spin-off companies like Solveres popping up going, well, I can do it too. In fact, it's quite difficult to establish the relationships we have. So that all speaks positively to you as an affiliate, that when you go out to sell this, you have something unique and you don't have to worry about the company imploding or having scalable logistics issues like most companies do.
Thank you. And Steve was talking about our products are either unique, exclusive, or the best value. A person that we're going to have on our Saturday training, and Steve will talk about this in a minute, he is the managing partner of a company called Health Perks. And we have just, you can't get it for our price on their website. And it's $17.95 for us. Our members are saving thousands of dollars with this. And I have thousands of dollars in queue and paying out commissions in the next batch. I mean, it's really fun to have a streamlined company where everything is automated. That's because of Micah. And I talked a little bit about urgency. I'm going to do this, and it's only going to take me 1 minute. I'm only going to talk about one thing, and when I share my screen here, that's going to be showing. Here's a back office right here, and you have we have two compensation plans. One is if you click here, I would show you that this person, this team has. You can see it. All these people he sponsored, they're all on his front line, and you do that for really large income in the industry. But I wanted the housewife raising 3 kids to be able to do this too. So we set up the matrix, and in the matrix, you can only have 3 people in your front line. So I'm going to show you that real quick. So here's Bo, for example. This one person in his front line is Lane. The other one here is Brett. Let's go over here. This is Bill Shaw. Well, here's what it's like. If you can only have 3 people in your front line, people are going to fall underneath you. I know that Bo didn't know Bill. Bill's a friend of mine from New York. He has the largest appraisal companies in the 5 boroughs and real estate company. He fell underneath here. So Bo is going to earn tremendous residual income. And I'll look underneath Bill, Dave Drains. I know that Bill doesn't know Dave. He's a friend of mine, Colorado Springs. So that's just the way it works. And if you, right here, Bill doesn't know William. But let's look at William's organization is going crazy. Let's look at, and see these blank spots right here? How would you like to know somebody that would fall in here and then they build up tremendous residual income and you get a matching bonus? Well, if I click on Jerry, it takes him right to the top. Let's look at this for a minute. We look at Marissa. Here's Jack. Underneath Jack is Charles Nicholson. Nicholson, he is a 7-figure income earner in networking. He's also an angel member. He's part owner in the company. He is so excited about this. And this is what happens when you create an environment where people can really get some help. And that's my goal, is not just to have the top people earning all the money. We're planning on creating 1,000 millionaires. And that means if they just earn $5,000 a month in residual income, and let me talk about residual income real quick. Doctors and lawyers trade their time for money. They make good money, but if they're not there, they're not earning. What if what you did with us for the next 6 months, what if you could get paid over and over and over for the next several years of what you put your hard work into? And I mean hard work. I mean, it's simple, but it's not easy. In other words, if somebody tells you that it's easy, they're not telling you the truth. It'll test you. It'll take everything you've got. It's about consistency. It's about working with a team. And so you get ready to roll your sleeves up and really do something, because I'm serious when I say 2 years will be a household name, and you'll want one of those positions at the top of the matrix. So I get a little bit excited, and I promise, Steve, I'm done. Back to you.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and do some questions here in the chat. First one, does the Zoom-like features allow us to record, and how many attendees can we have? So I'm just going to tell you what the program is. It's called Meetin, MEETN.com. You can go there. The reason I'm comfortable sending you there is if you want where you're better off coming through Solveres and getting it through us, because we can get it to you cheaper than that. But take a look. This is a very, very robust featured Zoom alternative. And so you're going to get, there's 2 different versions. You're going to get the pro version. And I wish I knew exactly. I need to verify, but it's at least 100 people. It might even be more like 500 that you can have attending. If you do the ultimate version, then it's like 1,000 people. So I really like the features that they have in Meetin that Zoom doesn't have. Zoom, if you want webinars and you want to do other things, it starts to add up with the cost. Meetin, it's all included. So take a look at that and just get an idea of what that one looks like. And then there was another question, will you be doing special training for people who want to do teams? Yes, we're going to do that as part of our mastermind training. So not just your own business, but if you want to grow it and work with teams, we'll talk about different strategies and such with that. Let's see. I can provide Meetin training. Okay, great. Thank you, Jack. And all right. Any other questions? Denise, you had your hand up earlier. I see it's down now, so maybe there's no more questions there. Anyone else have a question that's a guest or new here? I see a lot of new faces. I think Wesley, I don't recognize that one. And Harry, Sabrina, please feel free to unmute, raise your hand, ask questions. Ollie, I think I've seen you here before though, haven't I?
Yes, sir.
Are you joining us from your airplane?
In the next 5 years, hopefully. Not hopefully, we'll make it happen for sure.
Yeah, awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I gotta remind myself.
Hola.
Hello, is it Iker?
Hola.
Yeah, I'm Iker.
Iker, where are you from, sir?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. Did you have any questions for us?
Poquito English.
Oh, gotcha. I know zero Spanish, so.
No, muy bien, muy bien.
All right, guys. I'm really looking forward to Saturday. So we've been forecasting what types of trainings we're going to do. And like Mark alluded to, Brian from Health Perks is going to do as deep a dive as he can in the first 30 minutes. He's on vacation with his family, but he said, yes, I can do it for 30 minutes. And then we'll do as much Q&A as we can. I am also, we're updating some of our options for NowSite. We're actually expanding some of the things they have. And if you're familiar with NowSite, that is our automated intelligence software and the one that generates the leads for us. They just introduced an AI component to their platform, which is really cool, where you can just essentially say, hey, create a newsletter on making bread, and it'll just write the newsletter for you. If you want to send an email or a text to anybody, it'll do all of that. Now, I know there's other tools out there, but it's nice already having it in a little piece of software that we already use. That said, some of you may have seen some marketing from NowSite that came out advertising 1,000 SMS messages. That has nothing to do with what we're doing. That's just an add-on they had that they're promoting in conjunction with the new AI release that they have. Feel free to purchase it if you want, but it's not something that you need for what you're doing with Solveres. But that said, once we formalize those different options that we have with NowSite, they're going to come in and do a training on Saturday. So I'm hoping not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we'll be able to get that up if Micah gives us the okay. If not, it'll probably be the Saturday after that. But there's some integrations and everything that we want to make sure it's ready. So when you look at it and go, wow, I want to do this, you can push the button and take advantage of it. All right. Any other questions? Micah, Mark, Bo, any last minute things that I might have missed?
No, nada, todo bien.
Hey, I'm so glad you called. I'm so glad you called because I wasn't going to talk anymore. But,
oh, no.
You know, what I really want you to do is look around at the people here. Who we are attracting isn't somebody that jumps in one MLM and goes to another one. And there's just one person I want to hear from for 30 seconds because she is so incredible. Deborah, would you please, Deborah's an angel member, owner of the company, and VP. Deborah, can you hear me? Please unmute and just share for 30 seconds. Seriously, why Solveres? What attracted you and what do you see? Why Solveres?
Thank you so much, Mark. Well, you know, if anyone was on the meeting last week, they can just see all of the incredible support that anyone is going to get at Solveres, because I filled in and I had a little technical difficulty, but you know what? The show went on and the support was just there, and the love is there. And not only that, but there's just not anywhere that I have ever seen where you can appeal. There's something here that appeals to everyone. So just during the course of regular conversations with people, like, you know, I'm a real estate professional. I've been a real estate broker for 15 years out of corporate. And I spoke with this young lady during the week, and she was in tears because she could no longer afford, she doesn't even have health insurance, and she was having an issue. So she's going to come to our meeting on Saturday to really see the deep dive on health perks. And, you know, there's just so many things that we offer here at Solveres that everyone can benefit from. I mean, if you're involved in charitable real estate like I have been, these nonprofit founders and their supporters, they can benefit from all of the solutions we have here at Solveres. So there's just really nothing like it, Mark. And I know I went over, but it's just an incredible group.
All right, Steve, I'll turn it back to you after I say one more thing, and that is, don't have paralysis by analysis. Don't think you have to understand every solution or be able to do the heavy lifting. That's what we're here for. We have a system. It's duplicatable. All you have to do is plug people in, take them through a 3-step process, and that's all you need to do. So get started. We look forward to you being part of the family. Back to you, Steve.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. Put on your calendars Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time for the deep dive into health perks. This is one of those solutions that we have, guys, that is easy to go out and generate revenue from. You know, some of the solutions we have are so unique that they're maybe a little bit more complicated and there's a bigger paycheck at the end. But this is one that you can get very quickly as long as you know the different benefits available, share it with people that you know, and it can generate a residual income for you. So definitely show up on Saturday. And then this is the last presentation with the slides that I have. I know some of you have been here over and over and over. We're going to update them because we've got the new membership options and such. So Deborah and I are going to bang our heads together and try to get this tweaked and make it a little bit more fun for you. So last chance for questions. If not, I'm going to say good night, everybody. Thank you so much for attending, and we will see you guys on Saturday. Take
Hasta
care.
luego, gringo menso.
Thank you,
Adios.
Steve.
Adios,
Thank
menso.
you.
Adios, güey.
Good night, gentlemen. Ladies
Thank
and
you, everyone.
Recording stop.
All right. That was our presentation today. Let me do this. Let me start my screen. That's me. And go to samsilversolutions.com, or you could scan that little QR code in the corner and find out more about what we do. We have all these solutions behind me. Pretty amazing. So we will talk to you soon. Make it a fantastic evening, morning, afternoon, depends on where you're at, because I got people that connect with me all over the world. So make it a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.